Tuesday, July 23rd, 5:55 p.m. Eastern, superareas.com. My name is Rafe, and I have decided to make this video for those that join our program as a trial and now want to use our software with Ninjatrader and want to get started. So this is for absolute beginners. So by now, I assume that, let's go to YouTube channel. So let's read the disclaimer first, that by using superareas.com, you understand that I'm not a broker, I'm not an investment banker, I don't trade anybody's account, I'm not taking your investments, and we're not an investment firm, we're a software consultant, and we have written some software that analyzes futures markets, and we have written software algorithm for Ninjatrader that works with options, cryptos, stocks, futures, CFDs, and as long as you can get the data in. So since the disclaimer, and we can help you with funded account, FTMO, CFDs, futures, bull knocks, things like that. So this video is not the introduction for super areas, but we have to get the disclaimers out of the way. Now that's done, let's take a look at our YouTube channel. So this is continuation for our videos that we are starting to see. For example, we have a video right here that talks about at the beginning is how to get the 14-day trial, and I assume that you have probably watched all of this and now you're ready to start with our particular introduction with our software. So our official channel carries all the videos and tutorials on how to do funded account. We have live presentations every Saturday. For example, last presentation was July 20th, 2024. It's almost 6 hours and it got recorded and it is available. If you want to watch the same material in previous, so before that we did a presentation April 20th and then 13th of April, April 6th. Every Saturday we try to hold these presentations 4 to 5 hours long that help you get into it. Now I've started making these videos for superareas.com that helps you understand the software a little bit better. So let's go ahead and get started. So right now it is almost 5:58 p.m. Eastern. So market is currently closed, the futures market. And of course, I like to open the Google Sheet and write as I go. So that way, much easier for me to take notes down and kind of explain the whole process as we go. So Google Sheet, let's log in. And we will do okay, so now at least this error is going to go away as well. Previous screen was like, okay, we're locked in. So all these videos I was saying, by now I assume that you have watched the 14-day trial video that explains how to go ahead and get Ninjatrader, how to sign up, how to download a Ninja, set up our charts, and now you're ready and you have no idea where to start, right? So this video is for you guys. So let's pick the July the 7th video and let me add another sheet to it, and let's call it let me make the font a little bit bigger, 20, and where to start, what to do. All right, so first things first, we're going to go ahead and log into our superareas.com as well as so superareas.com. Okay, here I assume that you have actually downloaded the software, everything is all set up, and you're good to go, and you have watched the videos and everything. So the training videos, right? So you have watched these already, which were the power of trading. Then you have seen the chart terms that explains the chart. I'm assuming that you have done all of this, and now I will show you how to use the software. So let's close this, and let's go back, to superareas.com. And let me go back to training videos. Every day we have a Zoom link, we have a live stream, course and videos. So I assume that you've seen video number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It should cover the basics on how our software works, what to do, how to read areas and everything. But now I will go in absolute beginning on how to use the software. So let's minimize this and let's open Ninjatrader. Now this is a demo account. This is not in terms of your funded account. It's not a live account. It is a demo account. So you have a 2 weeks of demo. So let me copy and paste the passwords. So when you open your software, Ninjatrader demo account, simulation account, when you set up the 14-day trial, of course, you chose the simulation. So click right here, simulation. So let's go back and write notes as well. So demo for Ninjatrader, demo for Ninjatrader 8 is good for 14 days. Demo for superareas.com is good for 14 days. What do we expect? We expect 14 days. The steps would be, of course, sign up for superareas.com. Then you would do the sign up for Ninjatrader demo account. So once that is done, you would download and install, which I assume the software. So that is done. Once you have downloaded it and you have a username password for Super Areas, you have username password for Ninjatrader. Your desktop has, let me minimize this so much easier for you to see. Your desktop has this icon called Ninjatrader. When I double clicked on it, I clicked simulation. So when it is open, the way we have set up the environment for you is at the bottom of Ninjatrader, it should open your environment like this. So the first screen, when you load it up, it opens up like this. And all I see is, so this is called your control center. So right here is your control center. It has few tabs. So let's go over step by step on what you're watching, what to do, and how to get started. So let's go over this whole environment. So step by step to so much easier for you to see and understand. So on the right hand side, this when you got into simulation, this is called Super DOM or depth of market, and you have a buy side here, you have the market price, and you have the sell side. So first thing is first, let's go over and see the environment. What do you have? So you have a Super DOM right here. You have by default a chart open. This chart is referred to it as 15-10 chart. Then we have another chart referred as 30-20 chart right here. So on top left, you will see the chart chart name. So we refer to it as 30-20 and 15-10. So this is what you see when you first get the demo software. Is Ninjatrader. So Ninjatrader, what is moving here? What are you watching? So you have a DOM, depth of market. You have one chart called 1510. You have another chart called 3020. At the bottom, you have something called the control center of Ninjatrader. Now we have a lot of things by default enabled for you. For example, there's a chart called the 250 ticks. We have a chart called a 60-minute chart. Of course, we have a chart for you, a 240-minute chart per candle, and that's all you truly need in order to get started. We do have a 60-minute and 1440-minute as well, 30 minutes as well, and you can change the daily chart if you like. But at the beginning, you don't need to worry about these charts, and just you can minimize them and do this. Let's go over some of the things. Let's say you close this for whatever reason. You know, things happen and chart disappear. You wanted to minimize this and you accidentally closed it. All right, and you don't know how to get it back. You have no idea. This is a new environment and lots of things are happening, and you are confused on how to get this going. The default template and default workspaces that we have designed for you, they're always there in your email that you got from us, and or on your desktop in the downloads folder that are sitting there. So if you all you have to do is don't close and save. So if you have closed everything, in this case I will close my DOM and I will close this chart, and you're confused where my charts are and nothing is showing up. Maybe you have accidentally closed the 240-minute chart or 30 minutes or whatever, and now you don't know how to get it back, right? So I go over to Ninjatrader Control Center right here. Sometimes it's hidden and you can't see anything. So if you go into the taskbar right here, just hover over this N icon, you will see whatever windows are open for particularly this workspace. So for example, you go over to Control Center. All you have to do is hit X right here, close, and it says, do you want to save the workspaces? Just hit no. So click no right here, and that will kind of reset everything back to default. So I would hit no, and that's it. So don't save anything, and once it is closed, you go back and you open your Ninjatrader again. So nothing to worry if you accidentally close a chart, a DOM, or anything like that. As long as you don't save that workspace, you are okay. And I have another video. If you do mess up, end up by any chance you end up messing a chart or anything, you remove any of the parameters, you can go back to the default and through the zip file, and that's another file that helps you overwrite the files that we give you for demo or paid subscription. So simulation, again, I'm in a demo account. I will click launch, and things will go back to the way we have set up on as a default template. So Control Center is open. What is it that you need to run this? Let's go back. So you need, of course, you need at least a Windows computer. Requirements are iCore 5 or 7 at least, 16 GB RAM is better. 8 works, but it's very slow, so 16 is good. And SSD or NVMe for HD hard drive. That is all. Screen size depends on your particular choice. However you like, the bigger screen the better, but you can always put an extended monitor from Amazon for $100 and use it as a portable monitor. So these are the requirements. Does not work on Mac, does not work on Linux, doesn't work on Chromebook, anything like that, or iPad. It is this Ninja requires. So the Ninja Trader is the software. The current version is 8.1.3.1, I believe. That is downloaded and installed. Anyway, so these are the requirements. Once you have installed it, let me check the latest version we have. Yes, 8.1.3. I think this is one version behind of the current version. Okay, so coming back to it. So I explained to you, if you do mess up, what can you do to bring it back? So what are you watching here? So this is your buy zone. This is your sell zone, where you price ladder, number of orders are sitting here they're waiting to get executed. Now yellow box right here represents your current price. So 5582.50, it is your current price. Before I go into pricing, started telling you orders, let's go over some of the things that we are watching in our environment. What are we watching? So you have a control center open right here. What is this? This is an instrument. Instrument is the market that you are trading. So you want to pick, for example, futures trading. You have some forex, crude oil, ES, FDAX, Germany, gold, Nasdaq, Russell, and crude Dow Jones, and some bonds and stuff. So you have your account here, so your instruments, so you can pick and change your minis and micros. Futures are in minis, and your micro for futures are, let's say, micro Bitcoin, 5-year bond, your gold, your crude oil, things like that. So, and it has a current value. So what current expiration date. So what does this say? This says ES. So ES stands for, as you have seen in our book, so instrument. And I know I'm going very basic, but it's good for somebody who's just starting on. So instrument is ES. ES stands for S&P 500 futures market, which is and the size of it is, you have, and this is called a mini, E-mini to be exact. If you want to do micro, symbol would be micro, and E-mini, so this would be a micro contract. Value for ES is $50 per point, or per $1 that it moves, and $5 per point. Now for ES moves tick value. ES moves 25 cents. So you have 4 ticks. So 4 ticks equal 1 point or 1 pip. And then of course same thing for this. So if let's give you a demo. So what is the first? Let's understand this. So I'm doing this for ES. Gold moves differently. Nasdaq moves differently. Natural gas has a different price. Crude oil has a different price. You can look this up on Chicago Mercantile Exchange official website if you want to see, or you can go on superareas.com, and everything is defined there. So current price is 55.80.50. So let's go back to, so current price, current price. So 55.80.50. So the way it would move up or down is if you have 55.80.50, of course 55.80.25, 55.79. I'm sorry, 55.80.00. Then you have, it moves with 2 decimals. So 55.79.75, and of course you have 55.80.75, and to move it 1.558100. So here, let's put that as 2 decimals as well. So this is how the price of ES moves, with the one tick at a time. So the tick value on every market is different. So ES, NQ, Russell, YM, they generally move by 4 ticks at a time. So every instrument is different. So similar are ES. So you can go and pick each one. For example, if you want to see how Russell moves, so Russell is moving again with it, everything moves by tick, but everything has a different tick value. So now I've changed the instrument to Russell, RTY, September 2024. The tick value is different per instrument. and this one moves $1 has 10 ticks. So from 22.59 30 to 22.59 22.60 30, you have 10 ticks in between. So as it moves 5, 6, 7, so tick by tick, every instrument moves different, and just for educational purposes, we will keep it to ES. And tick is moving one tick at a time, and if you have the E-mini moving, that 4 ticks becomes 1 point, becomes $50. And when micro ES moves, 4 ticks moves 1 point, becomes $5. So what are we doing? So let's go to what is it that we do when trading futures. So futures is pure speculation. Speculation is the word we use, and we are predicting the direction of the price. That's it. So, and you get rewarded if your direction is right. So get paid if the direction of the market price is right. So you can predict, you can speculate. If the price goes down, you make money. And of course, if the price goes up, you make money. Your direction has to be right. So what, coming back to this, Dom, so because this is completely price action based trading, much easier, much cheaper. Why do we do future? You don't need a lot of investment. You can go with funded company. That is a video of its own. Why to do futures? Why not stocks? Why not options? Why funded? But this video is for beginners to show how to use this platform for buying and selling futures contracts and exchange or trade, or however you call it, or predict. So let's go back to ES. So right here is your top used contract instruments. So I will go back to ES September contract. Now futures contracts have expiry. So you have to make sure futures contracts have expiry. So you have to make sure that you're trading in the right contract. So current contract of ES Mini is September 2024, and it will expire then, and we will have a new contract price. How futures contracts works, I'm not going to get into it. How you can hold a contract, and all of this is for completely different video. So right here is your instrument that is moving up and down tick by tick. So from 55.79 to 55.80 and then 81, so one tick at a time. What are these numbers? These numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So in the buy zone, you have 10 values, and the sell zone, you have 10 order book, you have 10 values. So it shows the depth of market. This is the level 2 data, which ES gives you, Ninja gives you as a demo for 14 days. Then you're able to see on this particular price how many orders are sitting at this price, 24 orders at this price. So before your order gets picked up for buying or selling, and how. So it kind of gives you a rough idea. Or 47 orders are sitting here, 37 here, 43, and the market moves during the day. Much easier, much faster to see how. To me, this is irrelevant. I don't use this in our software. Level 1 data is fine. And as you see, the price is moving and the contract numbers are changing. If I go over it, of course, it pauses the whole thing. If I go on the side, my cursor goes here, it starts moving live. So the moment I go over it, the whole DOM starts to, if I go into this white space, so if I go take my mouse and cursor over it, everything will stop moving. And if I go back on it, it stops moving. And if I take my cursor off, it will not highlight it and starts to move. So it's important. If you like to see, it is okay. You can subscribe to a level 2 data and it will show you. But in my case, we use areas and we don't care how many people are selling, buying in a particular order. So What is it happening right now? You see market is moving rapidly at right now 6:20 p.m. Eastern. Today's earnings day, Google's earnings came, Tesla earnings, Visa earnings. So market is a little bit chaotic at this time, even after the close. Now futures market. Now let's go back and let's write down. Futures market is open 23 hours a day. Now closes 5 p.m. Friday, then opens 6 p.m. Sunday, and it is open Monday to Friday for 23 hours a day, with the exception, and these are Eastern. So currency, of course, is USD and Eastern time zone. Can't spell today. Eastern time zone. So if you're sitting in Toronto like I am, Eastern time zone works really in our favor. Now, okay, so looking at this, the yellow box right here shows my current price. So current price right now of the is 55.78, which is moved square up and down. So coming back here, instrument. Now we have gone over extensively what an instrument is. You trade different instrument. We are day traders, so you can always leave this in day. Good till cancel or good till close is if you want to hold the trade. So these two are mostly common. They're used depending on, but we will for now stick to day. Here is a quantity. If you watch the video number 1 that talks about quantities, lot sizes, everything, this is how you will change your quantity. You can sell as many contracts. You can sell buy or sell. So your commission is based on this particular, and your profit and reward is based on how many quantity. And you are, so if you take one trade and take 5 quantity, they will charge you 5 times the commission. Doesn't matter the number of trades. They charge you based on lot size, how big your lot is. You can do 10 trades one time, or you can put 10 lots, and it depends on your account balance, how many contracts you're allowed. Right here, let's come down to demo. When you have a funded account, a live account, GFF or things like that, it will show up right here after the connection. ATM, I will not get into it right now because it's called advanced trade management, and you can set up buy and sell option that will automatically put a stop loss, things like that. But because this video is for beginners, I'm not going to show how to use an ATM in this video. So right here, let's go on DOM again. So you have the buy column, you have the price ladder, you have a sell column right here, shows you number of, and you can go each one as you see it's highlighting. Now the colors, Ninjatrader 8.1, like this color that's kind of bluish right here, light blue, that shows the after the session market price low. So blue color represents how low the market went, how low the price went today after it opened at 6 o'clock. And if I go on top, it will have a green here. So 55.85. So green indicates how high the price went after it opened at 6 p.m. Eastern. So 5 o'clock it closed, it opened again. Of course, price has a low of 55.74. The current price is bid and ask is done by yellow, by red and blue, as you see. And you will see when the color changes from black to blue, then base, which is known as ask or bid, or in this case, you will have a red color, but it's moving too fast that we normally enter with a price. So you have the light blue shade of a price, that means how low it has gone down. You have the yellow that shows what is the current price. Then you have the green that show how high the price has gone. Depth of market. Few buttons are important here. You have the ask button, bid market. Market when you were 100% sure that the price is going to go in your favor and you don't want to wait and you just want to hit market to enter. And I will explain all these buttons in the videos to show how to take a trade, how to put a stop loss, and go from there. Now, what are you watching here? So again, DOM, go over it quickly. Buy column, price column, sell column. Then you have instrument, which is ES, my account is demo, my ATM, and I am connected. Let's go over now to this. Also, okay, you see these red colors right here? You have these called link colors. So this DOM is red. As you see, my 1510 chart is red. As you see, this particular chart is red. So 3020, and if I go in the bottom, all my other charts may be same color. So this one is red as well. And if you see, I will have another chart, which is the 30-minute, has no color. Then let's look at this chart. This one is red as well. Let's look at a different, so these are called different windows, and you can link them together based on this color icon right here, this button. So let me give you an example of this. So in this case, whenever I will change my DOM to whatever instrument, so it's not actually confined to just DOM. You can change your instrument right here as well. You can change it in right here as well. So whatever you will change, everything that is synced with the same color will automatically change for you into that instrument. So you want to go from gold to crude oil to natural gas to forex to indices, anything like that. So the moment you will change your instrument, automatically it will take you into that instrument. Now, control center is not linked with anything. It is independent. So to explain, these colors mean that you can link or unlink different charts together, different instruments together if you like, meaning that you can have a Nasdaq open here, you can have an ES open here, and have different colors. And I'll show you throughout this video how to open multiple charts as well as we go. And this is not scripted, so I'm kind of going with my intuition to explain how I use it, and I'll try to explain. Hopefully I don't miss anything critical, but if I do, you can always send an email request or WhatsApp, or you can call me or text me, and I'll try to include that portion in the video to edit later. But anyway, so this is the DOM. You have a 1510 chart, you have 3020, you have the control center. Don't change any values. Everything is configured from the server. And all these parameters that are coming in that are doing the calculations are updated on the server side, and we push these parameters for you live every time you connect. So if we find a particular value that needs to be changed, so you don't need to do anything. Don't be going in, start changing parameters and things, because then it will mess up the calculation that is happening at the server level. So just make sure that you don't need to change anything. We have put in the most optimal analysis tools for you, so you wouldn't have to do it. Now, control center is much easier to explain before I go into the charts explanation, what each of this that you are seeing here means. And then I'll explain you how to buy, how to sell, how to do chart trading, and everything else. So what is control center? So this is the control center, and you're able to another thing before control center. Let's say I want to make the chart look maybe a little bit smaller here. I want to see more of the screen, and I want to make 1510 or 3020 larger or smaller. And what you can set up your own in all the environment the way you like. And maybe I want to have my control center not visible at all, right? So I can minimize this, and I want my charts to be bigger, right? So in this case, I made the charts bigger, and my control center is now sitting in the background in my taskbar. Where is the control center? Right here. So you can do any changes to your workspaces. When you exit, just hit save, yes, and it will save it the way you like it. I particularly like for the beginners, in this case, that you have a 1510 chart open, then you have 3020 chart open, and you have control center and DOM open. On your 4 windows are open, DOM, 1510, 3020, and then you have the control center open right here. So let's look at control center. What does this show? This shows orders. If I have any orders that are pending or filled, things like that. Executions, what I have done so far, any strategies, if I have them positions, if I have any current positions, my accounts. In this case, I have a demo account with $50,000 balance, my log, my messages on how the program works. So let's put in a trade. I'm predicting price is going up maybe because the candle is going up. So let's buy at this price. So how would I buy? So before I explain the chart, let's do a buy and sell trade. So I want to buy at 55. There you go. I have placed an order right here that when the price comes to 55.78, my order get filled. Let's go back to the order window right here. And as you see, I have an order that at 55.78, I have a working order. So when the price will get to 55.78, I will have, there you go, my order got filled. Now my order got filled right here. Now you see green. Green means that I am in a long position or I am in buying position. Right here is the profit or loss. P&L is right here. If I click on it one time, it shows 2 ticks. Next is the dollar amount. Next is percentage. Next is, I don't know this particular one. I have to go through. In this case, I've made $62 right here. So I am buying because there was a diversion. Anyway, how do I put a stop loss in? So when you have bought a contract at 55.78, I have a position. So let's go to position window. What does it show? That S&P 500 September contract, I have long one quantity 55.78 and I've made $75 and I want to see with $2 profit. When it gets to 58, I will exit. So that's my profit. This is with my mouse left click. And if I go back, I have made $100. That's how easy to make $100 as you see in your video was. And of course, commission was approximately $4.78, $5 almost. And I got $100 by just clicking and getting my position right. And I was thinking candle is going up. It's showing me it's going up. I put a buy order and then I exit. So that was a quick trade that I took. So let's do one more time. And this time I want to sell. So I want to sell when the price is at 80. Now I will sell. So what is that means? That I've placed an order that I'm predicting from 80 price should go down. And I have placed a sell order. So first I showed you how to buy, and now I'm going to predict the price when it gets to 55.80. I believe price should go down. So I'm sitting at my price 55.80. I've put a limit order in, and the moment it gets there, it will put in my order after these 9 or 10 orders. That there you go, my order got picked up, and now I'm in a sell position. What is sell position? That I'm deciding the price should go down from 55.80. But in this particular case, price is going against me. So because I'm losing money, my prediction was price should go down, but price is going up from 55.80. So in this case, I will be losing money. So I'm not doing anything. All I'm doing is just sitting here and predicting the price direction. So what I've done is from 55.80, I have done a short sale, or I have predicted the price should go down. Now, when you're selling, of course, price cannot go up. If it goes up, you will lose money. So in this case, I'm losing 2 points, not yet, 37.50. So I'm losing 3 ticks. So as soon as I hit close or close my trade, if the price doesn't go in my direction, I will lose money. So in this particular case of selling, 55, you see this price became brown, 55.80 is my current price that I placed an order. And if the price goes down, I will make money. So if my direction is right, I don't care price goes up or down, it just has to make money. So let's put a stop loss. What is a stop loss? So I've shorted or I have sold from 55.80. So I have to buy something back to deliver the contract back to the exchange or to the broker. What is my insurance? So if I'm going to say if the price goes to 55.82, I will buy it back. So I can't. So this is my insurance. So 55.80. I've sold it, and I will now go in this direction, 55.82, and with the mouse I did a middle click. So what a middle click did was you see it put something called STP. So STP means stop loss, and it's a stop order actually. So I have now protected myself that in case the market moves ridiculously high at 52.80, so that would be 4 ticks from 8 ticks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What is 8 ticks? 8 ticks is $100. So the moment the price will hit 55.82, my stop loss will get filled. Or at the same time, I can say 55.80. If the price goes down to say 55.70, buy again, buy in this direction. So I started my trade in a short sale. I entered the market at 55.80. I decided to sell. Now at 55.82, I have a stop loss built in that if the price goes to 55.82 or if I lose $100, I want to be out of this trade. Or if the price goes to 55.79, because I'm predicting the price should go down, I will make $50. So I've insured myself that, hey, my stop loss is set at 55.82 and my profit is set TP. First profit would happen, take profit would happen at 55.79. So this is what is called buying and selling a futures contract. And so you will read the analysis, and this is how you will enter the market. I shorted from 55.80. Price is going against me. I have put a stop loss at 55.82 at minus $100. It will take me out of this trade. And the first trade was successful. I did not put a stop loss, but this second trade I shorted from 55.80. Now remember, here I'm just showing you how to buy and sell. Areas, indications, RSI, Bollinger Bands, trend, everything we will discuss later. But in terms of, there you go, price went to $75. The moment it hits 55.82, I will lose this trade. And this will hit my stop loss. So every time you are in a trade in a futures market, you should always know what is the maximum loss. In this particular case, I entered 55.80. I was assuming price will go down. It didn't. It went against me, but I've protected myself that, hey, I want to lose a maximum of $100 and I will be out of this trade. So far, it has not hit my stop loss and lots of order. It's going up, going down. Maximum I've seen is $75 loss. I'm 2 ticks away and my stop loss got filled and I lost $100. And you see this order is not taken and I have to go and close my order manually. If you don't close it, this profit order or TP order is still sitting right here. So you should close this order as well since your trade is done. Because if you don't, it's not like it would automatically take your order out of stop loss. And so you have to make sure that once your trade is closed, you don't have any excess beside it, or you can go into the orders window to make sure nothing is working or pending state. So I don't have any orders right now. One thing is in the control center, you see this green. Green shows right here that your market is connected. And if you need to connect, you have to make sure under connection tab drop down that you have a simulation connected. So this again, this video is for those that are just watching for as a beginner, not doing demo, not doing funded account, not GFF live, nothing like that. So just to show how this works. Now let's go back and let's do a buy order. So I will buy from 55.80. I have bought it. So I've entered, so what is my position? My position is I've entered at 55.8175, and what would be my stop loss? So if 81, I want to see if I don't lose, let's say $50. So 80.75, let's go right here. And this would be my stop loss. So I have said to myself, all right, if the price goes now 55.8175, I bought it. I made $50 already, $62. I have a stop loss. And I would say if the price gets to 83, I would exit the order. So I entered 55.8175. I saw $50. Price is coming down. You can move these automatically or you can move them manually. Automatic, I don't recommend at the beginning because that's for advanced traders, and for manual. So I've entered the order. I'm at break even. I have taken one quantity of long, which I've entered right here, and I will exit at 55.83. At the same time, I don't want to take more risk than $50. So then if I see minus 50, I will close this trade. So in this case, I have done one tick, $12.50, $25.37, and then 70. I will make $62 in this trade, and if the price gets to this, then I will close my trade. So wherever you guys begin, if you begin in buying position, your exits are in sell side. If you start your position in a sell, of course your exits are to buy in futures Ninjatrader. So you can, I've started my is 51.85, and if it gets to 83, this order would automatically close. But remember, it even went in front of it, but it's sitting there for some time. Market is slow, and 44. I have 44 users ahead of me before I entered. 4 orders here, 25 orders, and that is changing with milliseconds, nanoseconds, all of this. So I've seen $62, and sometime your price will come and sit in front of it, but there are plenty of orders that are taking place ahead of you, and from you to Chicago Mercantile Exchange, there are 10 hops from you to your local router at your home, and then you have a modem. From the modem to router to your then your exchange, it's about 8 to 9 hops. So it's not necessary that price can move pretty fast. So you always have your stop losses. So I'm down. I'm losing money in this case because I had seen some profit and I didn't cash it, or I was waiting too far. I was waiting for 50T83. It went as high as 82.75, and then it dropped from there. And you can always hit close yourself. If I hit the close, all right, I'm not waiting for the price to get to 83. I only want to make $25. So I can click on this, and as you see, it has turned into a hand. I can now drop it here. Or if I want to make more profit, I say, I'm very sure price has to go up here. I can drop this here. So I click on it, turns into a hand, left click, I can drop here. Left click, I can drop here. This is called DOM trading. So I click left, turns into an icon, and I drop here. Same with stop loss. You want to move your stop loss? I can move my stop loss low. I can move it lower. One tick at a time. It can go. You can go multiple ticks. You can pick it up, drop it down here, and just get your clicks right. Make sure you click left with is a limit order or stop order, and center is a stop order. So left versus center. Some people, you have to understand that they get confused with left click and with the mouse center click. So with DOM Ninjatrader 8, your left click is your limit order, and center click is your stop order. So here I am moving my stop order to the different position. How I'm doing it, I'm just clicking a left click, turns into a hand, and I decide I want to drop it here. So it's like lifting something and dropping it right here. And I can go back and I say, you know what, I want to take, I'm ability to take more loss. So in this case, or I say, you know what, I only want to make maybe $35. So I will drop this to right here. This is the 1 point. So 55.81.75 and 55.82.75 is 1 point. So $50 when I will see will exit my order and it will close it. So let's see what happened. Market is pretty slow. It's not going up the way I wanted. $12.50. I decide, you know what I will do is I'll just hit close button. But you have to understand, close will just close it at any particular price. So what close is like a market button. So you have to understand that you can exit at a price. So here I will get only $25 profit and I will only get a $25 loss. So that's how you move your stop losses and that's how you move your limit orders. So just click on it, it turns into hand and you can drop it wherever you like. So in this case, I will drop it back to this price. So this is a 1 point profit and this is a 1 point loss. So 8 ticks. So 1, 2, so 4 ticks in both direction. My entry 1, 2, 3, 4. So I entered at 75. So after $50 loss, it will hit my stop loss, or at a $50 profit, it will take my go into the profit. So this is how you guys, if you want to just cancel this order that you want to do this, just hit X and you can hit X right here and your both orders are canceled and you only get charged after the trade has executed. So you have now I will be charged for at least one trade. Orders canceled don't get charged because nothing got executed. Now you can put a new stop. So I can go in here, middle click, and I have put a stop loss. And if the price goes to 82, that is my TP. So in this case, price is coming down, and if it comes down 2 points, I will have my stop loss filled, or which is a $100 loss. At any given time, if I hit close button right here, it would just close my trade. It will close my stop losses. It will close everything. There is nothing that is open. Nothing is open in my position. You can check the history of my account. You can check orders. Nothing is pending. Everything is clean. Now I am done trading. I don't have to worry about it. Because this is what a common mistake is. You place an order and you forgot about it. You looked at your position. Maybe you switched a different account. Maybe you switched a different instrument and this order got picked up and you didn't even know, you didn't have a stop loss, and next thing you know, your account is blown, right? So you have to be very careful on a pending order. So how do you check if you have a pending order? Make sure you are connected to the right account. And if you go into the orders window, you will see I have a working order. Because if, for example, I switch this to, let's say, Russell again. If I switch to Russell, you will see this order won't be shown here. And then you're like, all right, I have no orders. Everything is fine. Just you forgot that you were on the different instrument. So you have to make sure. So you see I have no orders and you're like, oh, everything looks good. My account is okay, my thing. But if you go into the orders field, you don't have any open position, but you have an open order. It says you will buy ES limit order at a 5579 and it's a working order. And when the price goes there, it would automatically pick. If you're not sure, just make sure you're in the right connection, whether it's TradeAway or Funded or GFF or whatever. And just make sure if you hit close, you will see an alert that you have one active order. Do you really want to shut it down? So this alert kind of prepares you to make sure that, hey, you have an active order and you don't want to, mess up this particular account. So if you want to close this order, you can close it here, or you can go into the instrument back in again, and then you can see, all right, if I close it now, I don't have any pending orders or positions or anything. So different errors can come. Let's say if I go into a sell position and I decided to switch to a different account. Okay, I will go back to Russell. and you will say, all right, I have no position open. Oh, I have nothing. I'm all clean and my account is good and nothing. I don't have a pending order. And then you will close and it will alert. No. You have one open position. Do you want to shut down or not? Then you're like, oh, what position do I have? So go into this positions tab right here. And then oh my God, I have actually a sell or short order at this price. Maybe it's positive, maybe negative. I don't know. It depends on your situation. So position window will always tell you if you have any order pending, not order pending, if you have an open position, but make sure you're connected to the right account. Some users are watching. Okay, let me disconnect this and let me disconnect this right here. And they're like, oh, I have no orders pending and I have no position, not knowing that this was grayed out. It was no connection. So make sure that you are able to see this in a real live connection, whether it's a sim demo or funded account or your live account with any broker. So this is very critical for you to make sure you're connected. And if you hover over it, it will tell you you're connected to simulation, or you can go over to connection to make sure you're connected to the right account. So let's go over one more time. Let's go over to ES again, and let me show you how to buy and sell. See, my position was open. It was here. Let me close this trade. So looking at it, I'm not going to focus on chart trading, anything like that right now. All I care about to tell you, if I want to buy that my price is at 5579, I click here. My stop loss is in this direction with a middle click. So it will pick my order up that I'm in the queue. 39 people are ahead of me. More people are placing an order there, 42, 40. And it changes the queue, and the moment the price will come, it will fulfill other orders, and then the price comes to 55.79. I can go into the order window. I do have a particular order rate here. Yes, I have a working order and I have a stop loss order. So buy me here, and then if the price goes here, automatically close my position. So this is how, if you want to cancel it, you can press an X and you can press an X. If you want to change the quantity, let's say I want to buy 3 lots. So right here, you will have 3X. If you want, the stop losses will be 3 as well, because it's reading the parameter from right here, the quantity parameter. So this is a buy order. So when the price will come to 55.79, it would be a single trade, but with 3 lots. So, and if stop losses are 3 as well. So you can close, and it will close everything. It will close the pending orders. This doesn't charge me anything. You can even make it 10, and I can place an order for 10. Now 10 orders are here. I will not get charged until this gets filled. And of course, my stop losses here is 10 as well. Now, one important thing let's discuss. Let me actually turn off one particular thing here. It's called the marking of every order, so I don't see this buy and sell. So I right click. So you see every time it's stamping my orders. I would like to disable the data series, and I will disable this at the bottom. Plot execution, don't plot. So it doesn't show up my entries and executions right on the chart. So it doesn't slow that down. One more time. This is your entry to buy. Left click. The price is going to come here. And this is my stop loss. So 10 quantity to buy, 10 quantity to sell. Let's go back. I close this. I close this. Let's go to 1. Now, I want to sell here. My limit order of sell is right here. So my stop loss is right here. So this is my stop loss. So when the price rises to this, and you predict that when it gets to 55.8275, it should go down. But I'm protecting myself 1 point that if I see minus 50, it would go and do it. There you go. So it went to 55. 83.75, and it will close my position. So that is a stop loss. So let's close this. So wherever you start, guys, if you start in the buy column, you have to start a limit order is below the market price. So let's write this down. So step one. So if you are buying or long, then what you have to do is then you have to put SL or let me write it. So put place stop loss below the limit order in sell side. If you are selling or short, then you have to place stop loss above the limit order in buy side. So what does it say? Limit order, one quantity, stop loss this side. So that order is closed. Selling, limit order, stop loss. So I have done, so below the market price, below the yellow is my buying limit order, buying stop loss. Above the price is my sell limit order and sell stop. So it's a mirror of each other. Some people having hard time. So in this case, let me close everything. Let's start again. Buy, left click, center click, stop loss. How to move? Click on it with left click, drop it. Click on it, drop it. Change it to hand, drop it. So 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 hours, you should practice on how to move the stop losses in a slow market. How to move the limit order. There you go. How to do this. Close. Change quantity. Nothing has happened. It's demo money. Best way to practice. You maybe want to practice what happens to market. Instant, wherever the price is, it will buy. 10 lots. Now each tick is $125. Loss or profit. $375 because I took in 10 trades. $500 because I went in with 10 lots and the price is dropping and I'm in a long position and I was thinking price should go up. No. So you can always hit close anytime. Let's start making 50. People with a lot of big pockets will start trading 50. Let's trade 50 lots. Now look at the each trick difference. It will instantly make more money. So 50 lots. Nobody does that. I know of does funded account on Apex with 50 because the maximum is 35. But I'm just for the demo purposes only. So your behavior of the tick size is same. So 50 lots. If it moves one tick, if you have bigger capital with your own money, you can pick any number of lots and you can make like, so one tick, $625 because I'm gone in with 50 lots. Here I've gone $1,875, 1 point, 2,500. So this is unrealistic, guys. Nobody does this. Even with funded accounts, we try to not go that long. But if you have your own funds and you have the capital with your own, then depending on the account size, you require a certain balance in your account to be able to take trades like these. So you can hit close and your profit or loss goes up. So it's just the tick value. As long as your direction is right, you are. So at the beginning, just stay with one, please. Everybody should stick to one. Buy one and stop loss one. Close. If you want to sell, close the limit order. Sell here, left click. Your stop loss is in this direction. So sell here. So wherever you're exiting, wherever you're starting, your exit is on the other side. So open position, close position in the opposite side. So if you're starting to buy either your profit, so I bought it here. So let's my account, let's say if it takes the order, 55.79, let me take my market order. So I took a market price. I just wanted to get in. I hit market. My stop loss is this side. My TP is this side. So when I entered 55.80, when it gets to 81, close my position, or 78.50, close my position, or I can move my stop losses and take profits right here too. So my profit target is 1 point. 1 point would be right here, or you can move your stop. It's completely up to you in a slow market. However, so when it gets to 55.79, I will hit my stop loss right here. Let's see. And 37, and at $50 minus, it will pick my stop loss. One more down. There you go, my stop loss. And my limit order, you have to close it yourself, or you can hit the close. So hopefully that explains. One last time, left click, my entry price 55.78.50. My stop loss is right here, 55.77. There you go, my order got picked in, and I want to only take 2 ticks. I just placed it above. If the price continues to come down, I will lose the money, or I can close my trades early. I can cycle through it through just going through left click, and it will go through my P&L with different steps. So if I make $25, it will close this trade, and $12.25 50 1 tick. If it goes up one more tick, you will be done. Not yet. So I'll close this order manually. When you're starting, so for the beginners, market price, limit order, stop loss order. Market price, limit order to sell, stop loss to buy back. Okay, let's move into this control center a little bit more. So you've gone over orders, execution, strategies, positions, accounts, how your P&L was, your log and messages. What is it here? New. Most of the beginners will not require any of this. Maybe an order ticket to kind of see the current price highs and lows if you prefer. Tools if you want to upgrade the contracts. If I go to database managers, it tells you that these contracts are now going into July. For example, micro Bitcoin, instead of trading July, you should be trading August. You have crude oil gone into September. So if you want to pick the latest contract and to update it, you should go to tools, data management, and rollover. So what it will do is it will update your Ninjatrader with latest contracts, with the instruments that they push out through the server. Now and workspaces. Right here, I will save it now. So now my latest contracts are now part of the new workspaces. And that's it. Connections talks about your playback. If you want to demo when the market is closed on Saturday, Sunday, you can do a playback and disconnect your account. Now let's talk about these charts and what these numbers are, what you should be doing. Let me close these as well. So at the beginning, you are not watching these entries, which I place ridiculous amount of orders as a demo. So I will disable do not plot. Okay, so you're a beginner. Now you know how to buy, how to sell. What is it that this chart is showing you? Both charts have identical set of indicators or analysis. So our software predetermines everything from the server. All the parameters are coming from the server, and the server has trend, magic bands, candles, large triggers, small triggers, diversion line, magic band low, trend line low, Bollinger Bands, MACDs, moving averages, exponential moving averages, again diversion, zero line, Then you have the difference between all this territorial area, relative strength index, same here, Bollinger Bands, relative strength index, EMEs, MACDs, RSI, lower bands, magic bands, future line. We have something called large triggers, small triggers, value areas, night highs, lows, and everything is done for you from the server side. So this is every single thing is actually in the video, or you can go to the terms and it shows right here. If you go 1510 chart, and every single thing is shown right here for you. So I'll go back. Okay, let's read the chart again. I'm going to maximize this and go over every single thing, one thing at a time. So if I want to link my chart or unlink my chart from other charts, this is how you would do it. You have the close button, maximize, restore the size of it, minimize the link. Here, what do I have? I have my instrument. So I'm watching right now ES September 24. Don't need to worry about max prime. This is all predetermined. Don't need to change a lot of these things, except maybe you want to enable chart trader. So this is how you enable chart trader. What is a chart trader? Certain individuals like, rather than working with DOM, they want to work with price directly right on the chart. So I will go one more time. So this is the current high, session high, value area. Then you have the median price. Then you have low price, trend band, previous highs, previous lows, previous highs, magic band, large triggers, small triggers, mid band, zero line, Bollinger Bands, moving averages, relative strength index. And all these concepts are explained to you in those 6 videos that you're watching. So what are you watching here? This button is properties. If you want to see properties, I wouldn't recommend changing any of that. Strategies, if you want to work with at the beginner, I don't recommend you to try our strategies until you know how to buy and sell, read the areas, things like that. Data series, again, everything is being pushed to you from the server side. Maybe only thing you want to change is something called plot execution, so it doesn't show those entries on your chart. Chart trader on, off, right here. Chart trader is on and off through this. Then of course you have the data box if you want to see on that current particular pivots or things like that. It is shown right here. Current open, current high, current low. You're able to see all of that with one glance right here. So all those options are being shown for you. Properties on every single thing is for more extra analysis that you most students don't need. Okay, how do I do chart trading? If you mess up your chart, let's fix those issues. So your chart is compressed and you're like, oh, I can't see any of this. Click on this F button, it will go back to normal. If you want to increase the size of the chart. So our charts are not based on time, they're based on price action. So you can hold your mouse and you can zoom in and zoom out of the candle. So you can make the candles bigger or you can make the candles smaller right here. So what I'm doing is holding my left click mouse right here and just dragging the time. And you can go over and change anything. For example, now I will do a buy and sell using chart trader. So first of all, you have to make sure that your chart trader is on. Now I will show you how to trade using chart trader. So I will click right here and I will turn chart trader. I have my instrument selected, ES, because I'm on ES chart. My day trading time in frame is, you have day trade right here, order quantity 1. ATM, I'm not going to worry about it, and my account is demo. So you say when the price hits 52, you see this gray space, you can make it bigger or smaller just by holding the cursor. So I give myself, let's say, around this much room, real estate, and I will say when the price hits top of the value area, hits the value area bottom, I want to sell from here. I would right click and a menu appears in this gray area and it says sell limit. So I will place a sell order right here. So what happened? On a chart, I have said when the price hits 55.97, take my order for sell. But I will protect myself that if it goes to 55.99.50, I would again right click and I will do a stop loss. So what I've now protected myself, 55.97 when the price comes there, put me in for a short because I expect price to bounce down from the value area here, right there. And when it goes there, it would maximum loss it will take is 2 points, which I can now click on this, just like I was able to move my stop loss and limit orders. How do you move it here? You see this sell limit? I take my cursor over it and I click on it and it changes and I can move it up and down. You see right here? I can drag it and I can drop it. Not drag and drop, first click, then drop. So I'm picking it up, I'm dropping it here. I'm picking it up, I'm dropping it here. Same with stop loss. I'm picking it up, I'm dropping. Picking it up, dropping. So the white line is my market price, my current price. My sell order, as I explained earlier, my sell order happens above the market price. And my stop loss is above my limit order. So that's how I'm protecting. All right. In the same time, I want to buy order. Let's say price gets to 55.68. This, as I take my mouse, my crosshair, it shows my current price, 15.570. So I say, you know what? When it gets to 55.69, I believe I will buy because from here price will change direction to the upside. So this is my order. Where's my stop loss? In case market is volatile, moves, earnings come out, I don't want to go into futures market without a stop loss. So I will go hit a right click and I will hit a stop loss of one quantity right here. So I've now placed in 4 orders. Top order says sell from 55.87, but protect me if the price keeps rising to 55.99. At the bottom, if the price goes to 55.69, I will then exit if the price goes to 55.67. You don't have to do all 4 at the same time. If you like, you can do it. Most students just use buy and sell or sell or buy. So I've placed an order for a buy, 1 limit, and then this is my stop loss. And most users, when they get expert, if let's place an order right here. So it will pick up this order at 55.77.50. Let me make it a little so it picks up my order. Come on, keeps writing. Okay, my order got picked. I would click on this again to change the cycle between dollars, percentage points, ticks, and so I will change it to, let's say, $1 P&L. Now my stop loss is so I've entered the price. I go back into, you can watch your order right here. You know that you have entered at 55.78. Here's my stop loss. And I'm like, all right, price is going up or down. But if I'm in profit, I will chase my thing 4 ticks behind. That is my maximum stop loss. So how do I move a stop loss? Just moving the cursor. Click, drop, click, drop, click, drop, click, drop. You can bring it anywhere you like. Click, drop, or I can click, drop in this direction. You can't go above it, of course. Otherwise, it will close that order right away. So you gotta stay behind your limit order. So let's do a stop loss here. So let me see my control center right here. And what is my position. My position says I am going long 55.70 at 25, and same action is happening on DOM actually. Wherever I'm doing, my DOM is moving automatically with me. So if I move my stop loss, as you see it moved here. If I move it here, same action will happen onto the chart. It moves based on your chart behavior or your DOM behavior, same way. Some users prefer picking it up, dropping it this way. Some users watch the candles and do it that way. It's completely up to you. How do you want to do it? If you hit close here, everything will get closed. There you go, it closed. I will sell now. I predict price is going down. I want to take a sell order. I'm shorting it because now I will buy it back cheaper. But I don't want the price to go against me. If it goes back up, I will lose money. I will go right click and I will put a stops order and stop limit order. That now I have a stop loss built in. Same thing. I can move it from here. It is doing the same thing on my chart as long as my account is the same. Some users have a different instrument and a different account. So now I'm in profit, $37. This is called chasing your profit. I'm trailing my profit. I can slowly go in. Now I can say, all right, I entered here. I'm already at $12. I will move my stop loss and my break even. Now I will not lose any money. I'll just pay the commission. So I've moved. Or maybe as the price goes down, this is called chasing your order. So keep 4 to 6 ticks behind and slowly come. So let's order here. Let's put a stop loss here with a middle click, and it placed the stop loss on all charts because I have chart trader on everything. So there you go, guys. This is how you buy and sell, the basic thing. I will do some more videos on how to explain where to buy, how to buy, in terms of what indicators you should be watching, what is the midline. So if you were to buy based on trend, that would be a completely different video on how to enter based on trend or the area. But I wanted to do this about an hour-long video to very basics, almost 1 hour and 15 minutes I've been speaking, to kind of explain to you what your environment looks like. And some users have an issue on how to use the DOM. So DOM is here. That's how you buy and sell. And you can rewind the videos multiple times to watch how the things are. So right-clicking here, you would have these options of buying within the chart. Make sure chart trader is on. And if you mess up a chart, make sure F is on so you're in the live. If you go back, you will have this arrow. And this is, you're watching everything in the history. You're not live. So make sure this arrow is never there. So if you ever scroll back even tiny bit, you will have this. So it says scroll to the last bar. If you click on it, so make sure you never have this F here and you never have the arrows on any chart. So if you have the arrows, click on it. So or if you have F here, that means you're not watching the full chart that we are pushing it from the server. RSI, Bollinger Bands, diversion, MACDs, all of these are available for you to learn and how to trade. It all comes from the server. 30-20 is the double of 15-10 because it's 15 times 2 is 30, 10 times 2 is 20. So that's the longer term time frame of your trend overall picture from a 30-20 chart, and we just use this as a confirmation. So one last time, buy, stop loss, and TP after my order is filled. Close, we'll close everything. Same here. So I would buy, let's say right here, sell. From here, my stop loss is right here. If I'm doing a buy at the bottom, buy limit, and my stop loss is right here. So So this video goes over buying and selling at absolutely beginner levels, how to enter, how to read the instrument, quantity, account, buying and sell, chart trading it covers, and I will quickly go over for some users who want to see how to duplicate a chart. Okay, so some users say, you know what, I would like to see ES here and Nasdaq here. Okay, no problem. So you have a 15-10 chart, you have a 30-20 chart. I would go right here, right click on top where it says ES September, and let me close these orders. Right here it says September 24th contract instrument. I would right click and go into a new tab. It is duplicated, it has duplicated everything, all the parameters from the server directly into your Ninja for ES September round. So it's going to calculate everything, pull from the server, and it is doing the actual setup. So here you have ES 3020, another ES 3020. Like I said at the beginning, I will change the color of this chart to, let's say, yellow. So yellow is, and I will change the instrument for this to Nasdaq. So now I have 15-10 chart right here. I have 30-20 Nasdaq here. I have ES here of 30-20. So you can replicate any chart of our pre-configured chart. You want to see a daily chart of 1440, but you want to also see a daily chart for Nasdaq. So I would right click here, duplicate into the new tab, and I would change the instrument to Nasdaq and change Nasdaq color I've chosen is yellow. So Nasdaq is yellow, ES is red. So right here ES has become red and Nasdaq is yellow. Let's see the magic here. So let's copy a 15-10 chart as well. So right click and I will duplicate, and now I have another market open. Let's do Nasdaq again, but I will change the color first before I change the instrument. It is copying everything from the server to your local Ninja. So first time it takes a little bit of time because it has to download all the parameters. So I would change the color first to yellow. The moment I change it to yellow, this will automatically change it to Nasdaq, because now yellow is configured as my Nasdaq chart. Let's do a DOM here. So I can, instead of opening a new DOM, I can go right click and I can go duplicate in the new window. And again, I changed a copy to ES. I will change it to yellow. So the system now knows the yellow is Nasdaq. So this became Nasdaq ES. This became Nasdaq ES. Nasdaq ES. As long as the colors are different for each. So let's say take another chart. I want to do a 60-minute chart, and I want to be able to see a Nasdaq as well. So I will again right click, duplicate into the new tab, and I've defined a color of yellow to be Nasdaq. I've now saved everything, and now I have 2 or 3 instruments. Maybe you want to do gold, or maybe you want to do, okay, let's do gold. So I would go Nasdaq, I would duplicate into a new tab, and this time I will change it to, change the color to, for example, gold. And gold instrument I will want to do in gold color. So futures gold August 2024. So now I have gold associated as gold, Nasdaq associated as yellow, ES associated as red. So gold is yellow. Now I want to see a 10 chart of gold as well. So I have done a right click on Nasdaq, duplicate into the new tab within the same screen, and now I will just, all I have to do is change this to gold and it will switch all these things. Let's do another chart here on a 60 minutes. new tab, and I will change this to gold. So as you see, it's pretty easy for you to like do any chart, any instrument. Everything gets pulled from the server live with the latest parameters. So I want to watch a 1440 daily range for gold. Duplicate a new tab, and I would like to see gold, so I would just change that to gold right here. So for beginners, sometimes you want to see different instrument and you just don't want to change back and forth. All you got to do is just click on the tab. So in one instance you have, and I want to see gold 30-20 chart. Of course, the more charts you open, the computer would require you to have more RAM, and I don't recommend opening more than 6 instruments at a time within the 16 gig RAM. So gold, all I have to do is change the color to gold, and now I have gold DOM here, I have gold 1510, I have gold 3020, and a couple of others. So instantly I can switch to Nasdaq, ES, and Nasdaq or ES. Maybe I want to watch ES on 1510 but Nasdaq on 3020 to see what's going on. So there you go. The market has gone down to 800. Wow, it fell down quite a bit. So incredible. What was the area that was given to us today? Let's watch the area and log in. Let me see if evening areas have been posted. Evening areas. Evening area July 23rd. Yes. So if the Nasdaq, if it goes to expected low, then I will start to buy. And if it goes to 20,120, that's a good range to sell. So evening, your computer has predicted for these 7 markets, ES, Dow, Nasdaq, Russell, how the market moves. It could move at night, so it is predicting, and that's part of the service that we do give you. So what was the morning areas? Believe it went as high as. So right now, ES has dropped as well as because of earnings after market. Let me see how much market has dropped. Order ticket, 117 points. Incredible. Wow. So 870 was our area. And few things that I'm working on for you guys on the side note is you will soon have access to my Nasdaq tool that I'm working on developing. Yeah. So we will have a very, very soon visualization live here on superareas.com. So today's July 23. It will be nice colors and everything. And it fell today to 803. So a good area maybe 700. Yeah, 700 to 660. And that's what the computer has predicted for evening low. So if it goes, so the tool is pretty cool that I'm working on. If it, so you can type in a number. Let's say 20,000, 19,960. So 19,960. And if you hit submit, it will instantly calculate if it has an area. So yes, it fell on June 27. So it analyzes 1 month of data. And so 19,960 to 19,960, it took well over. So July 17th, it hit that same area. Let's pick a different number, maybe 20,000 and 20,200. Let's see if that area appeared anywhere. And yes, we had this particular way the market moved. Fell down after the holidays. And then we saw this same area a few days later, fell down again, same area, and then it climbed up. So kind of gives you a cool visualization of a live tool that we are working. 20,000, 19,980. Cool. So something to look forward to very soon that I'm working on. 17,700. 780. You can pick any of these numbers and it will give a historical nothing appeared. So 20,160. 21,160. Nothing happened. 19,800. 19,800. Twice it got it. So it would do a 1 month analysis of all the Nasdaq areas that our computer predicts, our software. And these are not buy and sell areas. They're just for informational, entertainment, and educational purposes only. And I'll make I'll add some CSS to make it a little bit cooler eventually down the road. And so it looks at night session high, night session low, current high, current low, where did the market close, and goes from there. So earnings were bad, I think, for Tesla, and the market has tanked and may continue to tank. We were hoping this would happen in February, but market is still tanking. Interesting. There you go, guys. Hopefully that has explained everything. And then the next videos I will do how to read a midband, how to take an entry from midband, how to trail and your profits. And that's about it. It's pretty simple. You don't have to touch anything. Everything is done by the system. And learn to use the video. I watched my other videos, how funded account works, how our areas work, and so on and so forth. And hopefully that explains few things for beginners on how to buy, how to sell, how to enter, how to trade, chart trader works, how to read your orders, limits, accounts, and that's it. Now, one last thing. Yes, now I have everything set up the way I like, and I would like to save it. So I go under workspaces, under MS500, ES500, and I have saved it now. So that allows you to now, next time when I will open it up, it will actually, you can save it this way or you can save it. So when I open it up next time, so let's open it up, and it will have all my, I think I need my password for my demo simulation. And all my charts will now come in preloaded with gold, Nasdaq, ES, and depending on my RAM, you're able to load more on a computer, like trading for a computer dedicated for trading. Don't load like a lot of things. Just stick it to your personal trading platform only. So let's go back to Google Sheet, and what did we learn today? Some of these, where's the link? Let me, if there's a link here that I can share this sheet. Give me a second. Cost versus benefit, everything that explains. I will publish this to share, publish to web, and it is publishing. I want to make sure it is publishing everything. Yes, sheet 7, sheet 6, sheet 5, EA goal, PA goals, cost versus benefit for our program, and superareas.com, full explanation. And there you go, guys. And you can screenshot it and see how, I believe, let me see, superareas.com. I will link this to for everybody on our homepage, this video. Okay. So coming back to sheet number 7 is, let me rename the intro. I believe sheet 6, we talked about some ATMs in previous videos. Sheet number 5 talks about areas. EA goal, cost versus benefit of superareas.com. Funded account we have. So what do you get? You get with the main membership. All these things are included. So let's see what There you go, I'm back here. My charts are open. Everything is the way I want. Gold, natural gas, sorry, Nasdaq, ES, gold, ES. So I've now linked, and where is Nasdaq? Has come down to 803. Did it go lower than 803 yet? So market 786. Okay, I think area is done. 793. So 790. It bounced from 786. Let me just check the current low. Yeah, 786. 786 is the lowest. What did the computer predict for us today? 7 from, if it goes to 700, it would be a good buy. Anywhere from 700 to 660, it would be a good buy. And so, if I want to buy now, based on what the computer projected, that I will now squeeze this chart, or so it says if it goes to 760, 660. I will squeeze a little bit more. 660. Buy. There you go. I've placed an order, and I will do an F. It would be still shrunk because look at my chart trader and my bunch of analysis. So in this case, I will turn off chart trader. So my current analysis goes, and I have an order already to buy at 19,663 when the order comes in. If I don't want to enter it that way, I will place an entry at night. I would scroll down. Let's go scroll down to 19. If you can scroll down and you keep hitting the middle, right click right here, turn off auto center, and you're able to scroll to 17,660. If the market crashes more, a good buy is, this is a little annoying with the DOM trading, 663, for example. There you go. I bought it. I placed an order. And my stop loss would be, let's say, 20 points. If the price does drop to, for example, if it drops to 63, 53, 43. So if it drops to 43, I would put a stop loss at 43, 43, 43, 43, right here. So that's a 20-point stop loss. So I placed a buy order at 19,643. Even though it has given me 660. So if the market continues to drop even from 660, so I've put a 20-point stop loss. Now, what is the computer saying if it goes up? When is a good number to sell? Computer has projected that I should be selling it for 20,120 would be a good number to sell from. So I will put an order. So let me see if I can do it this way. Order ticket, and I will pick Nasdaq and Q, and I can say quantity 1, my limit order of 20,120, and I would like to sell. There you go. My order got placed instantly, much faster than Q to drop, but it's already there. If you want to scroll up, I will turn on auto center back in, and this time I want to go in this direction. That if the price goes to 20,000, and because it predicts the direction based on historical data, so if it says if it got to 20,120, that would be a good sell. Okay, let's see if it placed my order. I'm scrolling up, 20,000. quite a bit far. So it's a bit annoying to do it through the DOM, because it's far away from here. So if the computer says 20,120, so I'm just scrolling up for confirmation for you guys. I've already placed the order at 20,120, and it should be coming soon now. There you go. My order is already there, 20,120, and let's do another. Let's do a stop limit of buy if the price goes to stop market. Give me a second. May not be able to put a stop order, but since I'm up here anyway, if the price goes to 20 points even higher, I would like to exit my order. So let's go to 140, and I would put a stop loss. So center click. There you go. And now I've covered both sides. That if the price hits 660, it will do a buy, but if it continues to drop, my stop loss is set. If the price hits I will sell at 20,120, but if price continues to go, I think I can do a stop market here. Yeah, let's try it this way. Stop market. Let me close this. And Nasdaq, yeah, it would be a stop market. It'd be 20,140, and that would be a buy order. Yes, it's good. So you don't have to scroll through it. You can let me do it one more time through the order ticket. So how do you get to order ticket? So I go new, order ticket. What is my buy limit? 19,660. I've placed a buy. If price goes to, I would do a stop market, 19,640, sell. So my bottom two orders are done. Now let's do it this way. Now I would go limit order of 20,120, and I would do a sell order. So that got placed, but if the price goes to stop market, if the price goes to 20,140, buy me back. There you go. All my evening areas are done. I've placed an order, and it will, when the price gets to 20,120, it will take me in as a short, and if I have to buy it back at an expensive price, of course, I have a $400 loss here. You can do micro, which would be a $40 loss. And in this case, my Nasdaq, I want to buy it at 19,640, and it would be a buy order. But if the price keeps rising to this is my, my buy order is 19,660. But if it keeps falling to 640, sell it and get out of my position. So this is how you place an order using the areas. So if you're just working with numbers, this is your order ticket, and you place your orders this way. So low for today has been 786, so 686, 120 points away is my buy order, and quite a bit far away is my sell order. So there you go, guys. So that explains how you can do a limit order. So hopefully this video explains to beginners how to read a chart, because when I'm doing a zoom or I'm doing I will be saying, all right, 1510 ES is in a diversion, or Nasdaq is coming to an area, or ES 3020 is oversold and there's a diversion. So these things you should be able to quickly glance, and or large triggers are twisting into a buy position soon. It's coming to the value area. Your mid band is coming. Okay, so this is how you trade your areas. Now I put in the orders. If I close this, of course, it's going to say that I have 4 active orders as per the areas I've done buy and sell orders. And if the price doesn't go there, I can come in the morning and cancel it. Of course, do you want to shut it down? Yes, I want to, but I normally leave it running, and I'll just come back and monitor it. And if the current position, I don't have any positions open. There you go, guys. Hopefully this video explains quite a few basic items, and now the next item would be how to trade, and so watch my next upcoming videos. I'll show you how to trade through the mid band as a basic trade, and that is included already in the 6 videos that we give you as a demo when you come as a trial, our lectures. And but hopefully this almost 2-hour video now allows you to understand how to use your basic environment of Ninjatrader with our super areas algorithm. Thank you very much and have a lovely evening. Take care.